גאזה סטריט. גאזה סטריט, הנה תסתכלי. אבל עם המון טרוריסטים. אנשים שלא רוצים לחיות. כי לנצח את מדינת ישראל, לעולם לא ינצחו אותה.
Israel is in the home stretch of a critical general election set for this coming Tuesday. But like a lot of Israelis, Eyal Hajbi has already made up his mind. He's voting for the party of four-term Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
אני הולך להצביע לליכוד.
Likud. Why?
יש לי דעה אחת של מדינה אחת, ארץ השלמה, ושלא צריך לוותר על שום חלק ממנה.
What's that? What is it?
We have to leave that sniper fire.
Shouldn't hear?
כן.
It's sniper fire.
شنو هذه ممكن يقول لي ممكن
מעזה. ארגט.
What was it?
דוחו, לכנסה. כן.
It isn't just Israelis within range of Gaza who overwhelmingly support Netanyahu. Polls show Netanyahu as the favourite to be Prime Minister once more, which might be surprising considering that he's facing indictment on 3 corruption charges. Some voters here just don't seem to care. Who are you voting for in the elections?
ביבי שלנו, ביבי האלוף.
What do you care about? Do you care about security? Do you care about the economy? What are the biggest issues?
שמירה על הארץ, על הגבולות, לא למכור אותנו לערבים.
So that's your father with Netanyahu.
Yes. He was a friend of him.
And you, do you support Netanyahu?
Yes.
What is it that you like about him?
What I like him? He's really tough man.
He's a tough man.
Tough, but
Likud's only real challenge is from a newly formed centrist alliance, calling itself Blue and White, which is trying to position itself as a unifier. Netanyahu without the baggage.
I was raised in a village where religious and secular people live side by side, never had problem with that issue. We knew how to live one aside the other, and I'm telling you, I will do it on the national level as well.
Blue and White is led by 3 former chiefs of Israeli Defense Forces, and it's leaning heavily on those military credentials to chip away at Likud's control. In this campaign ad, party leader Benny Gantz counts the number of Palestinians he's killed. At a party event, Gantz suggested that Blue and White would try to copy Netanyahu's strategy and partner with hardline right-wing religious parties to form a governing majority.
We have left aspects in our party, we have right aspects in our party. So if we will be the biggest party, we will have the sufficient base to start the dialogue from there, and I think we can do it.
Ultra-Orthodox parties, possibly?
All of them are possible.
Arab parties?
I basically exclude no one, but they have to support the Zionist idea, and they have to be democratic, and unfortunately, and they cannot be racist.
Eitan, over to you there. Yes, please.
Do you not think by saying that you are happy to work with right-wing parties, but hinting that you most likely wouldn't work with left-wing politicians or Arab politicians, that in the long term you could potentially feed into hatred, divide, and then instability?
Definitely not. Look, I've been meeting with all of them. So I think we will be able to unify the country by far more than Netanyahu is doing right now.
One reason bigger parties aren't catering to the left is because it's shrunk so drastically. Today, only 12% of Israelis identify as left-wing. A development watched with frustration by former Prime Minister Ehud Barak, who ousted Netanyahu in 1999 and who, as leader of the Liberal Labour Party, pushed for making peace with the Palestinians. These days, Labour and the political will for a negotiated peace have all but vanished.
Yeah, Bill Clinton, I worked with him a long time. That's from before I was elected, 94.
Everybody will remember 2000 and Camp David and your inability to give the Palestinians the state that they wanted. Do you bear some of the responsibility for the fact that people in Israel perhaps no longer believe in a peace process?
No, I don't think that's about responsibility. I'm responsible for everything that happened under my command when I was prime minister. I did what I thought is important for the country.
Do you think that Benjamin Netanyahu should lead the government into another term?
No, I think not. He dived in the recent year into an unholy alliance between himself and a group of others who are both corrupt and corrupting. Those zealots, Messianic racist zealots, they are dictating to him how to operate, and they have common interest to block the normal democratic life of Israel, and that should be rejected by the people.
Why is it then people in Israel, at the moment, according to polls, still think that he is the best man to lead the country into the next government?
First of all, probably the people are wrong. Someone had to help them to open their eyes. That's usually the political opponent.
But right now, even the centre-left is nowhere to be seen. It's not being able to mount a campaign against him. Why?
They can, even now, 5 days before election, if they would just wake up and charge on him, on every arena.
A successful charge from the left would require unity, and few Jewish parties are willing to throw their lot in with those who could tip the balance against Netanyahu, the Israeli Arabs.
مش هذا المهم الشيء الأساسي، الشيء الجوهري، إنه الأقلية يجب أن تسعى لأن تزيد من تأثيرها النوعي، وزيادة التأثير النوعي تأتي من خلال زيادة نسبة التصويت.
Ofer Kasif from Chadash Ta'al, a coalition of communists and secular Arabs, is one of the only candidates openly canvassing the isolated community, which makes up 20% of the population.
We are not an Arab party, we are a Jewish Arab party.
Yeah, you're Jewish.
But they call us, everybody, in purpose, Arab parties. And they say...
Is that a dirty word here?
Sorry?
Is that considered a dirty word?
Yeah, of course, like left. Left now is a dirty word in Israel. That's one of the things that we are trying very hard to challenge. In my view, the Labour Party is continuously sinking because it is afraid. It is afraid of being a leftist party. You should present an alternative. They don't present any alternative. Not a serious one, not a deep one, just a cosmetic one, if ever. Chickens. And those chickens are going to the slaughter named Likud.